live. We have started recording. I am presenting my screen. Please thumbs up when you see it. Let's go. Nothing can stop us. I'm all the way up. We're all the way up. It's coming, don't worry. Patience is a virtue. Right. Where was I? I was on the Word document. Okay. Okay. Guys, do you guys have your hands raised? If you do, you may speak. You may speak. The screen will show just now, and don't worry, you'll see it just now. Sorry. I'm just getting to the point. Okay. So we're by the statements, né? Guys, please, we're just going to breeze the statements. It's not today's agenda. Okay, it's not today's agenda. Just breeze. Look at what it looks like. Look at the slide format. And plus, yours are not even as complicated. I just found templates that has like most of the asset and liability and equity items you'll deal with, and the income items you'll deal with, expense items you'll deal with. Ne? So, yes. Yeah, talk to me, guys. Do you see the screen now? I know it's fighting. Okay, there we go. So we are back to it. Statement of financial position. I told you that when we journalize, we write SFP next to the items that appear in our journal. So the account items, the specific account items, we identify what element they belong to. Example, bank belongs to the element assets. Yeah? Machinery belongs to the elements assets. Okay, just like that. We'll get to journals later. Statement of changes in equity. Once again, name of entity. Statement of changes in equity for the year ended 31 December 2007. We come, right? This is what the statement of changes in equity looks like. But when I was tested in my first semester test on the statement of changes in equity, it was a 5 to 8 mark question. Okay? But just screenshot, it's not that deep as for now. Okay? And lastly, once again, name of entity, statement of profit or loss for the year ended. These are your line items. Okay? You guys will not be doing earnings per share. Relax. All right? But once again, we will get into those specific examples to the specific lesson they belong to. Now, cool. Then we come to our agenda. So yesterday, we attempted this tutorial question. Okay? Basically, the reason why I had told you guys just now to ensure that before starting the question, don't go into the scenario first. Step one is to look at the required. Okay? Then, why are we looking at the required? This is a good example of why. If you thought you knew everything, someone would have just started, right? Essentially, let's say you just decided to start, you knew that they want me to apply. Okay, this is an application question. Without reading the required, you would end up doing 5 different questions instead of the 3 they required you to do. Okay, so we look at the required, and since we are finishing off this lesson, I will now read it. Okay, required. By referring to the conceptual framework for financial reporting, answer the following questions assuming Gardens is reporting for the month of January 2023. Okay? Identify and name the element. One thing I would like to emphasize once again, the English and the terminology used in accounting 1A will make or break you. Okay? So ensure when they're asking for element, you know what an element is. If they are saying accrual basis, you know what that is. All right? Going concern, you must know what it is. And unfortunately, please, for my sake, learn it word for word. Okay? So you need to ensure when you study your theory, study it efficiently. Okay? So identify and name the element of financial statements represented by 10 lawn mowers, repair costs, rent paid for February 2023. Okay? We now go up. We were here. This is where we ended. On 3 January 2023, dates. Another thing, notebook and pen out. Dates are very important and they get more and more important on your accounting journey. Okay? So please pay attention to your dates because sometimes a date can indicate that the service or the asset or the transaction went through right before any payment was made. So essentially, credit transactions. Okay, cool. 3 January 2023, Gardens bought 10 lawn mowers from Gilder's warehouse at a total cost of 20,000 Rand in cash. Right? So we know for a fact bank is being affected because it was bought in cash. The lawn mowers were delivered on 4 January 2023. Okay? So at the end of on the 3rd of January, when the cash was paid, for that day, Gilder's warehouse had a liability to Gardens, okay? An obligation to provide the lawn mowers, right? Because payment was made. This is just an example of how the elements are intertwining. The answer here is not liability, guys. I'm just teaching you the emphasis of why dates are important. Are you with me? Are you with me, guys? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Perfect, right? So they were delivered. Okay, so now what would the answer here be? Obviously, we did it yesterday, so I'm not going to dwell. The answer was asset. In your test paper, exam, semester test, whatever it is, okay? What I want you to do, write the asset item, right? Okay? Write the heading like this: name of element, asset. 1 mark. 1 mark just for saying that. Okay? Now, you will create a table, right? A table that looks exactly like this, right? Because we are going to be expanding on the definition and applying the definition. Okay? Guys, unfortunately, yes, this may be theory, but it counts a hefty amount of marks. Okay? So please make sure that, especially with your application questions, know what you're doing. Okay? So for saying asset, it would be a mark. I did say that. Asset is a present economic resource. Okay? Make sure you know what pieces to break and where each piece belongs. Okay? Asset is a present economic resource. Point 1. You're going to have to expand on that statement. Controlled by the entity. Point 2. Once again, expand. You expand here. Lastly, as a result of past events, higher expansion. Okay, your conclusion basically. Expand, right? And I emphasize that your best friend in this case is the word because, right? For those who are going to class tomorrow, you will be told. For those who went on Monday, you were told. Okay? So, how would I apply the lawnmowers to the asset definition? Simple. The lawnmowers are a present economic resource. So what do? Reiterate, right? The item, right? Reiterate the fact that the item is a present economic resource. Okay. So after you say that, your best friend comes in clutch because Gardens has a present legal right of ownership of lawnmowers. If you look at the asset definition, right, they say, okay, what is an economic resource? Can someone please unmute, right? Can someone please unmute and tell me what an economic resource is? Because when you learn your definitions, they give you the definition and then they also define what an economic resource is. That will then answer your question to why this sentence has to be there. So I'm going to mute myself. Please, can someone give me the definition of an economic resource? Guys, unmute. Let's talk. Let's talk. Come on. Does no one know what an economic resource is, guys? Yes, thank you. How are you, sir?
Thanks. How are you?
Excuse me?
Some girl's mic is open, so I was wondering if now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Talk to me.
Yeah, an economic resource is a right that has the potential to produce economic benefits.
Exactly, guys. And another word, please clap hands. Please clap hands for Matome. Clap hands, guys. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Clap. Okay, great, guys. Another important key point. Let me just scroll back up so that you can see the definition. There's a learner who told me that, sir, some of us learn by vision, visual learner. Ne? Right. So, an economic resource is a right that has the potential to produce economic benefits. Okay? Perfect. Right? Keywords here are right and potential. Okay? Because I was mentioning this, someone asked the key difference between an asset and an expense is the fact that an asset is potential. It's just like you guys, especially the gents on the first day, instead of coming in and getting to your seat, you guys were there looking at your potential, looking around the room, getting excited, getting happy, instead of bringing your mind focused on the conceptual framework. Potential, you get me? Just because you like it doesn't mean you're going to approach, right? Guababa is good for us, right? Guababa, what did that guy say? I forgot his name. Guababa is the answer. What did he say? I forgot. It's fine. But just gents have guababa now, except for when it comes to answering questions in class and when it comes to studying. Okay? So that is why you have to mention right. Okay? Because Gardens has the present legal right of ownership of the lawnmowers. Okay? The right has the potential to produce economic benefits, right? That is us defining an economic resource, okay? Right here. Because why? Why does it have the potential to produce economic benefits? Because gardens will generate income when they use the lawnmower to mow the lawn for their customers. Yeah? It's a mouthful. I won't lie to you. Make sure you study this well, okay? Controlled by the entity. Gardens, the entity, the reporting entity, controls the economic resource because it has the ability to direct the use of the lawnmowers. Sorry, guys, let me just leave. Let me just remove Graham.
So can I quickly ask?
Yes, you may. Of course, you may.
So is it like factors of production?
In what sense? Is this a high school terminology?
Yeah.
Aye, my sister. Close that one. I'm not even going to answer. What is here is what you are learning. Welcome. Welcome to Accounting 1A. How do I close this thing, man? Yo, it's disruptive. Okay, so once again, guys, please zoom the slides. Okay. Once again, guys, with a high school accounting, unlike me, you have to leave it in the past. Me, I'm not leaving anyone in the past, if you know what I'm saying. Leave accounting high school in the past. Né? It's a thing of the past. Come here with a fresh mind, all right? This is the new accounting, new and improved, okay? Sharp, controlled by the entity. Follow, this is a template, né? Perfect template. If you answered your question with this terminology, the way I answered it, right? Let's say the reporting entity was something like Focus Academy this time, and instead of a lawnmower, it's a truck. You just replace gardens and lawnmower. The rest, okay, obviously the truck, you have to speak about what the truck does, obviously, how they direct the use. But please now follow this template, okay? Gardens has the ability to direct the. Okay, wait. Did I start? No, I started at the bottom. Gardens controls the economic resource because keyword, it has the ability to direct the use of the lawnmowers and obtain the economic benefits that may flow from it, right? The reason why Gardens has the ability, you see, first we state that they have the ability. That's great. Now we're stating why they have the ability. Well, because it has the legal right of ownership over the lawnmower. Sorry, the English is bad here, which allows them to mow the lawn for their customers, right? Clean. Okay. Obviously, with this one, guys, there may be exceptions, but do not forget the main, right? The main points that you have to mention. Right. Let's see. As a result of past events, the past event is the purchase of the lawnmowers by Garden from Gilda's Warehouse and the delivery of the lawnmowers by Gilda's Warehouse. Here we can just write, when was it? Was it the 4th of January? I'm not sure. You can write the date. Now just be safe, actually. Just be safe. The lawnmowers were delivered on the 4th of January. So let me type that in. And then we are going to get to our next question, right? Which is the application of a liability. Here I ask that you guys at least provide some engagement, especially those that have attended lectures. Like you should you should be able to talk to me. January 2023. Okay, clean. Right, and yesterday there was a student, I hope they are here again today, right? They said at the end, ensure that you conclude by saying, therefore the element represented by the 10 lawnmowers is an asset. Guys, are we happy? This is not even the most difficult of the work. Okay, so I don't want you dwelling too much on this. Just follow my advice. Your UJ slides have a perfect application question. Go to those ones. Practice, repeat. Theory, for me personally, I learned theory via repetition. Okay, so now we're going to the next application. Okay, so it should be 2 blocks and 3 down. Right. Okay, okay, cool. Back to the question. Now, guys, please talk to me. The repair costs. I'm going to read it. The repair costs. Okay, so let's look for the repair costs here. One of the old lawnmowers got damaged and needed to be repaired. Repairs were done on 7 January 2023 at a total of 750 Rand. These costs will only be paid on 15 February 2023. Oh, wow, after Valentine's. To Lungisa Ltd, who performed the repairs. Guys, what is the element? And please, may someone unmute and apply. Help me apply. What do you think? I will obviously go along with you. I'll add to your answer. Okay. There's a hand raised. Please unmute and let's tackle it.
So I'm going to give you the element. Is it expense?
No.
Honestly.
No. Right? Wait. Keyword that I mentioned above here. Looking at the dates.
Oh, it's a liability.
There we go. Look at the dates. Do you see the importance of dates, guys?
Yes.
So once again, if you've written it in your, if you've written down the note, that dates are important. Please scribble all over it to emphasize. Right. Wait, guys, wait. Pause. One of the old lawnmowers got damaged, right? And needed to be repaired. Repairs were done on 7 January at a total cost of 750. These costs will only be paid on 15 February to Lungisa Ltd. Man, but this has to be a liability, right? This has to be a liability, guys. Admit. Sorry. Okay, guys, someone unmute. Wait, guys, we can actually debate with this one. Someone has their hand raised. Is your hand raised? Yeah, someone saying expense. I won't lie to you guys. Here I'm torn in between. Yeah, okay, accrued expense, yes, but wait. Guys, those who are raising their hands, let's have a discussion. Unmute. Talk to me. Let's have a debate. Yeah,
I
speak.
think it's a liability because an accrued expense is posted as an expense in the statement of comprehensive income. Then it's then posted as a current liability in the statement of financial position. So I think it's a liability.
That's what I think as well, guys. That is actually what I think as well. But
Yes,
you
I'm
see,
also agreeing to her because it says will only be paid on 15 February and the services were done on, is it 7 January?
yes. That is correct. But the thing is, right, guys, this is my debate, and hear me out. This is an important question. The reason why I would say it could also be an expense and not get marked incorrectly is because, let me tell you, let me show you why. Because let me show you quickly. This is a this is a good question. And I remember we've always had questions like these where after the exam we start debating that, hey guys, man, what's going on? What's going on here? Okay? Right. So with a liability is a present obligation of the entity to transfer an economic resource as a result of past events. Okay? And if we go to our question, nah, if you sorry, wait. The meeting is ending soon. Yo, time flies, guys. Time is flying, Muna. In 15 minutes. Okay. If you go to the question, it would be a liability, a present obligation to transfer an economic resource, right, as a result of past events, right? So we would have to transfer 750 because of the repairs that were done on 7 January. That is the past event. So Gardens has an obligation to transfer these economic resources as a result of past events. Does everyone agree with me on that? You see, then we get to the alternative. Nah? Expense. Expenses decreases in assets, right? Or increases in liabilities that result in decreases in equity, other than those relating to distributions of holders of equity claims. Do you see why this statement here could also allow us to get the marks? Do you see that? Okay, hand raised. Talk to me. What do you think?
So I think the key word was financial position. So now we can't look at the expenses or the incomes and stuff. We have to like strictly
Wait, but okay, that's fair. But where does it say financial position? Unless I misread.
I'll say.
I think you might be confusing it with the other activity.
Oh, maybe. My bad.
Yes. No. The other one, yes. The other one you could not debate because it said financial position. But here, okay, and I feel like, okay, you know what I'll do, guys? Since you've had okay, let's do this. And I'm not leading you astray as well. I will find the official memo to show you that I'm not leading you astray. But since we have done an application of an element of financial position, let us do the application of an element of profit or loss, which is an expense. Okay, and I will what is it called? Support my argument. Okay, is that cool? Yeah, let's move, guys. We also have to do accounting equation. When will we even touch this thing? Okay, great. Let's see. Repair costs. Okay. Repair costs. Element, right? Expense. So this is how you would apply a how do you say a definition of an element of profit or loss, right? So here we would write definition and then application. And then here, application. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's go back to the question. Let's read. Okay, wait. Someone in the chat, excuse me. Yeah, a short-term liability. I do not disagree with you guys. I think we should even do the liability example. But let's do this now. There's another question I want us to go through for this one here as well. Okay, so the repair cost. Let me give you the expenses. The expenses definition application. Okay, right. I'll make sure that you guys have both applications, and I will teach you both applications. But let me show you why you wouldn't be able to get it wrong, nah? And also another issue is, nah, right? Let's see. Wait. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. So, definition of the element: expenses. Expenses are decreases in assets or increases in liabilities, right? And here, if we're being fair, did a liability not increase, guys? Like let's use the conceptual framework here. Did a liability not increase? Do we not now have a liability?
We do.
Yes, we do. Exactly. So we are abiding by the definition. So if you wrote expense in the paper and you were able to apply it correctly, right, as I'm about to show you, you cannot get this question wrong. Okay? Right? The repair costs, okay, you'd go like this to get your marks. The repair costs incurred is an increase in liabilities because your friend, because we have an obligation to pay Lungisa Ltd. That is why when you practice, okay, when you practice your applications, if you understand the definitions well, you will be able to apply the expense definition and apply the liabilities definition as long as you do it correctly. Okay? Right. Because we have an obligation to pay Lungisa Ltd for the repairs. Let's see, repairs done because they provided the service on credit. Okay. Right. Then, so expenses are decreases in assets or increases in liabilities, right? That results, the next part now, this is how you break the expense definition up. That result in a decrease in equity right? Other than those relating to holders of equity claims. Okay, right. There is, and guys, let me tell you another reason why you possibly cannot be incorrect for this question. If you are journalizing, right? If you are journalizing, you know that two accounts are affected in a journal. Okay? And as I have shown you, sorry to revert back for the visual learners, right? Let's go. If you come here now, if you look here, no, not here, right here, right here. Look at expense and look at liability, right? So essentially, if we were to journalize, we would journalize the repair expense, right? And let me just do it like this. No. It's not gonna let me. Okay, let's do a quick journal, right? We would say repair costs, nah? And this is being debited. Repair costs because an expense is increasing, and right next to it we would abbreviate PL. Nah? Then we would credit liability. Why are we crediting liability? Because liabilities increase, right, on the credit side. So then we would say payable. And what is the name of the thingy that gave us the service? You would have to write their full name, which is Lungisa Ltd. So payable Lungisa Ltd. Now, when then we would write SFP. So can you see how they cannot mark you wrong for what's called applying the definition of an expense? Because if you are journalizing, both items are impacted. Do you see that? Guys, talk to me. Do you guys see why they cannot legally mark you wrong? Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Okay, Samkelo doesn't get it. Essentially, this is a journal entry. Journal entries, we will learn about them. But for the time being, just understand when we are doing our journals, this is how we would journalize the transaction. Okay? And essentially, the repair cost being an expense, right? Increasing our expenses would be linked to the payable because we have the expense for the fact that a repair was done, but it's on credit. We still have to pay Lungisa. Okay? And if we were to settle the account, we would then, it's okay, I'm going far now, but there's so much to teach you guys. I feel like 1 hour classes are not enough. Hey, you guys need to be strong when you come to these classes because there's just too much to learn. I'm telling you. Like, I can't teach you everything in an hour, unfortunately. Okay? But I have 4 minutes. Let me at least try finish the application of this definition. Okay, you know what I'll do? Application of this definition. Are you guys down to have another 15 minutes extra so I can at least do one accounting equation example? Thumbs down. You just don't want to work. What's going on here? So you guys have had enough for today. You guys are good. Let's see. I mean, majority is saying they want to come back. Okay, it's fine. No, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, you guys are tired. It's fine. I won't fight you. In the next 3 minutes, let me finish this part. Screenshot with your mind. Tomorrow we'll take it from here. Okay? Tomorrow we'll take it from here. Right, because I get it, guys. Let me not overload you. You're not in danger yet. Right, where was I? So it's an expense, right? There is an increase in the account. Okay, in the expense account, right? Repairs. So remember how I told you elements have different accounts. So the expense account that's going to increase is repairs or repair costs, like I just showed you, right? Okay, because again, your best friend, repairs were done on one of the lawn mowers. That's a mark. Then the expense account, repairs, right? Increasing will then cause a decrease in the profit for the reporting period. Okay? Right. So, wait, is that a hand? I mean, it's ending under 1 minute. Renelwe, unmute your mic. I did not get to
Sir.
finish this class. Yes.
So I wanted to ask, can you please finish and maybe like send it to the group so we can
Okay, I'll
maybe
send,
read?
yeah, no. I'll send you guys this extract. Let me do that actually.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problem. Right. But let me just read the rest. The call's gonna. In fact, guys, the call's gonna end. Thank you for joining. We go again tomorrow. It's fine. Go and rest. I will send you the rest of the solution. Tomorrow, the agenda will be briefly explaining it and getting into the accounting equation application. Thank you all for joining my class. Thank you all for your faith in me. I hope to see you.